Hello everyone, this is Dave Strong from the Schmidt Music Saxophone Shop, and today we've got something pretty exciting. We've got a brand new to the market Barry saxophone from Yamaha. This is the Yamaha YBS-82. So the Yamaha 82, so for quite a few years now, almost 20 years now, the Yamaha 82 line has existed on the altos and the tenors and even the sopranos, but not in the Barry. The Barry was still sticking to the old school model naming, where they had a 52, which was more the intermediate, still made in Japan, and then they had the 62, which was their pro model. And while altos, tenors, and sopranos got an 82, which later kind of developed into the 82Z and the 82EX, and then later the 82Z2, and then later the 82EX and EX2. So they've seen quite a few changes over the years. The Barry's kind of stuck with 52 and 62, and I've always wondered why that was. Probably just took them a little longer to get the Barry where they wanted it. But we now have an 82 Custom Z Barry. So the YBS-82 is the newest to the market Yamaha Barry saxophone. And now they are doing a revamp of the 62. That's going to be the 62 too. I don't have one of those yet, but when we do get a new Yamaha 62 Barry, I'll give that a shot too. But this is pretty cool. This is the first new Barry I've seen from Yamaha in a while, and it's got some cool stuff. It's got 3 neck options. I believe they have a V, a C, and I believe a B neck, so different neck tapers. So the neck we have on this one is the C1 neck. I believe they do a V1 and I think a B1 as well, so that has to do with the neck taper. Yamaha seems to be moving towards that C1 neck being a popular option. I know the Atelier model that we recently reviewed, that was an 82Z tenor, and they had the C1 neck on there as well. So it seems like people are starting to really find merit in that C1. It probably always was a good thing, but you know, maybe it just didn't take off until now. But I really liked the Yamaha C1 neck on the tenor, that Atelier model, so it'll be interesting to see how that feels on the Barry as well. The other thing they've got here is a one-piece bell. So the difference between one-piece and two-piece bell, I am not a sax tech, so I won't go too in-depth with it, but there's 2 different ways of making a bell. With a one-piece bell, with a two-piece bell, there's going to be a seam where when they form the brass, where they connect that together. A one-piece, they're using a different method where this is all one piece. There is no seam here. Now, you can have great saxophones with 1 or 2-piece bell, but the 82Z altos and tenors that I've tried, the ones that were really killing instruments, were that one-piece bell. So it's exciting to see what a one-piece bell will do on the new Barry. And in addition to that, just some revamped ergonomics. And I can feel that in my hands. They do feel different than what I felt from a Yamaha before. Feels good. Feels a little more tenor-sized in my hands, even though the horn feels Barry-sized. The keys feel pretty quick and tenor size, and I like the ergonomics just from these first few minutes of holding it in my hands. So yeah, let's give it a shot playing wise and see how it plays. Playing it with a Jody Jazz HR Star, I believe a 7-star, and a Lavaz medium. Pretty middle of the road setup, but should be good to see how this horn feels. We'll give it a try and we'll see what we think. So yeah, overall, a really fun horn. The ergonomics are fantastic. It's got a nice punchy sound. It has a really even feel up and down, the top and bottom. And just a nice, it's punchy and it's got I can get a lot of projection with it, but it's not overly bright or harsh. It's got a nice warmth. I could see this in anything from, if I'm playing in a horn band and I need that big honkin' Barry sound. But if I threw a classical mouthpiece on this as well, I could see this being a beautiful classical playing horn. If I was playing in a saxophone quartet, it's been many years since I've done that, but if I was doing a saxophone quartet and needed control and really nice intonation and even scale up and down the horn, this definitely has that as well. So depending on the mouthpiece and reed choice, you could use this for pretty much any situation. And I think, if you notice, this doesn't have an EX or a Z after it. This is just the Yamaha YBS-82 Custom. So I have a feeling they're going for making the most versatile horn. And if you're getting this nice a Barry, you kind of want it to do everything. And this feels like it really could. So beautiful, beautiful instrument, the new Custom 82. I'll be interested to compare this when we get one to the new 62, so the YBS-82-2. That kind of came out at the same time as this, part of their revamping of their Barry line. Be interested to see how that compares to the new one, but boy, what a fantastic horn from Yamaha. So one other thing I noticed that I forgot to mention before is this has, you see this screw hole on the bottom, it might be hard to see. It actually has a receptacle there for a peg, so you can put a peg in there. If Barry is heavy, and Barry is heavy, but if you need a little more support, if you have back problems, or if you just don't want to be holding this on your neck for 6 hours a day, it'd be nice that they included that little place where you can put a peg in there. It'll sit on the ground and you can play it right off the ground. So as usual, if you have any questions, reach out to me in the comments below or find me at the sax shop or the saxophone shop at schmidtmusic.com. Otherwise, we'll see you in the next video. Thanks very much.